All right, guys, welcome to the live stream. I have my tea ready and I'm ready to start. So, in today's live stream, I'm going to be painting some tulips because we are in spring and it just feels right to paint some tulips today. Let me see, okay, just gonna fix that tripod because it looks like it was a little blurry. Okay, I think this is good. All right, guys, I'm just going to get it started right now. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be using for my materials, I'm using watercolor paper and my watercolor. This is Daniel Smith paint. And I'm just going to activate it right now. Use some water. All right. Let's see. So I already got reference for this painting, but I don't know, the fun thing about tulips is that they are different colors. So I want to choose a color, maybe like yellow. Let's start with yellow. And this is my first, probably it's not my first time, but I don't remember painting tulips before. But yeah, this is probably going to be my first time. So let's see how it goes. Let's just start with yellow. I really like yellow tulips. Let's start with this. And let's add a little bit of red so we can mix and we can have a beautiful orange color. Okay, let's paint a red one too so we can have a mix of colors. There you go. I was saying that this is my first time painting tulips, but at the same time, tulips are not that difficult. At least that's what I think. Just gotta let your brush guide you. All right, so let's do another red one over here. Let's do. I'm a little confused. Let's just do one. I guess one here. I have my reference, but I'm trying to create my own composition. What color should I paint next? Let's try with a pink color. This is when you know you have a favorite color. Look at that. That is quinacridone rose. And I love that color. I didn't know that I was going to love it, but I do because that's when you know. Alright, so let's paint one over here. Yeah, this color is such a pretty color. Let's paint another one, another yellow one over here. This color is a warm yellow. We add a little bit of red. Let's paint another one over here because we have that empty space. What color should I? Let's see. Maybe like a beige color, you guys think? Yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just going to just go for it with this color. This is buff titanium, and this is one of my another one of one. Didn't even talk today. Another of one of what? One of my most used colors. That's what I wanted to say. Whew. Sip of my tea. My tea today is ginger turmeric. All right, so hello. Thank you for joining in. Let's add a little bit of pink here because that was too much. All right, I think these tulips are looking very nice. Now I want to paint another one here. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Like another pink? Or maybe... yeah, let's do another one with the buff titanium because I really like this color. And I was saying, guys, that this is my, at least for what I remember, this is my first time painting tulips with watercolor, so I'm not an expert, but also tulips are very easy to paint, in my opinion. So I'm just kind of creating the shape of the flower with my brush. Gonna add a little bit of my quinacridone rose so it can look similar to that one. I think this is good, huh? What do you guys think? Let's now paint the stems and the leaves. And maybe we can paint the background too. I like to, in some of my paintings, I like to paint the background. It kind of gives them more, I don't know, like completes the painting. Okay, so I'm gonna go over these flowers later. I'm just kind of waiting for them to dry so I can add some details, but for now we can move on and paint the next part. In this case will be the leaves and the stem. And tulips, they have a very light color for the leaves, so my greens are very dark, most of them, because I like dark green colors. So I'm going to mix it with a little bit of yellow to have a lighter shade of green. Okay, so let's get started here with the stems. Let's see. What is your favorite spring flower? Let me know in the chat. I really like tulips though. This one here like this. I think these tulips are looking really nice, especially for being my first time that I remember. Oops. Thank you for all the people that is watching the live stream. I just want to let you know that if you enjoyed this live stream, just bring a paper towel to wipe some of the color mix. If you are enjoying this live stream so far, I just want to let you know that I go live every Tuesday at the same time. So if you got some time, make sure to join me. Like I say, every Tuesday, same time. You can find me here and we can be painting and doing various things. I do a little bit of everything in my channel, but it's mostly watercolors and ink, embroidery, all the fun stuff. All right, so my tulips are looking nice in my opinion. Okay, so Now that I have my stems done, let's work with the leaves. Let's see. So tulips, they have very long leaves. Just going to just go with my brush just like that. Oh, I think that's a little too light. It's a little, actually too light, but well. So we're just going to just paint the leaves just like that. These leaves are actually pretty easy. So hello guys, thank you for joining the live stream. How you guys doing today? Today I'm painting these tulips because we are in a spring and it just feels right to paint some tulips. I was saying that this is my first time that I remember painting some tulips, and you know, so far I'm really happy um, with my painting. So far I think they look really nice. Let's see. Yeah, that's the shade of green that I wanted. Something a little darker. All right, let's paint another one here. A little shorter one. Let's make that point at the end, just like that. I'm gonna go over later when the paint is dry and add some details. Okay, I just need to add more water here. Okay, let's paint another leaf over here. Try to fill these white spaces. And this is pretty good, huh? I don't want to overdo it. Oh no! Let's see if I can clean that real quick. I'm just using one paper towel with water to just kind of wipe that off the paper. All right, I think that's pretty good, huh? Okay. Okay, my tulips are looking really good, honestly. I don't think I need to do that much. I don't want to overdo it, like I say, because when you overdo it is when things start to get out of control. don't want to get to that point where I'm not going to be happy. You are very pretty. Thank you. And thank you for joining the live. Alright guys, so I think it's time to work on some details, huh? Should I paint a few more leaves? Should I? Should I not? One over here, huh? Should I? What do you guys think? Let's see. I think I'm going to do it just to kind of fill this space. Empty space, I see like there is a lot of white. Decisions, guys, decisions. Maybe not. I think that's what I decided. Maybe not. Because like I say, I don't want to overdo it. Okay. I'm going to get a different brush. This is a smaller round brush. Smaller than the one I was using. Let me show you. Because it's time to make some details. Okay, so I just want to make sure my tulips are completely dry. Okay, let's start with the stems. The leaves, I mean. I want my colors to be a little darker, so I'm just going to do this line in the middle because I'm just going to add some shadows in some of the leaves. Because tulips, they don't have, the leaves don't have a lot of details. So I just want to keep it simple. Just gonna leave it leave it alone for maybe, I don't know, a minute or two to let it dry. Like I say, how you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Okay. Let's keep working on the tulips while I wait for the other parts of the painting to dry. I'm just going to just create these details and a little bit of shadows to create more. Okay. I'm using a very bright shade of red so my tulips can pop out a little bit in the colors. Okay, let's work on this pink tulip. Excuse me. I'm using my favorite color of my palette, which is this quinacridone rose. Such a pretty color. Next is this tulip. It turned out really cute. This color is such a pretty color. Titanium buff titanium from Daniel Smith. It's not only a pretty color, but it's very useful too. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one down here. Okay, next, let's work on the yellow tulips. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me company today. All right, let's work on this one here. Some yellow. This yellow tulip. I'm not super happy with it. This one turned out better than that one. Still pretty though. Still a very nice tulip, and I'm just doing that. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough. Now I'm going to move to the leaves, and I just want to just paint some little details. Just oops, still kind of wet. All right. still it's still kind of wet too. This is the part when you just want to keep painting, but right. I think what I'm going to do is to use my hair dryer so I can start. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. Alright guys, I'm going to use my hair dryer, so it's going to get a little loud, so you know. Okay, I think this is good now. Hi, are you Indian? No, I'm not Indian. Okay. Just gonna continue painting the details here. This is my favorite part of painting with watercolors, because when you do these little details, it just brings the painting to life. Okay, I think this is good. Now let's paint the background. What color should I use? I think I'm going to use a blue color, because this combination of colors I'm going to look very pretty with a shade of blue. So I'm going to be using this this color. I'm just gonna turn my light back on so you guys can see better. This is cerulean blue. I love cerulean blue. It's such a beautiful color. So I'm gonna clean my brush. Because I want to use that shade of cerulean just like it is without any mix of other colors that I have in my palette. What is your favorite? Watercolor color. This cerulean color is such a pretty color, and I like to use it to fill the background because it looks so good. What do you guys think so far? I think the decision of painting the background blue was a good idea because it looks so good. I'm happy with that. With all these colors. Here I'm just trying to get this line straight. Just a little bit. Okay, do some finishing touches, some blue over here in between the flowers. All right, guys. I think this is it. What do you guys think? I'm very happy with how this painting turned out. And for being my first time painting tulips that I remember, like I said, I think it turned out beautiful. I'm actually very happy with it, with the results. So I think this is it for today's live stream. Thank you to all the people that joined me and to the people that spent some time with me today during this painting. I hope that you like the results, and hopefully you learned something with me today. So yeah, guys, don't forget I'll be here next Tuesday, same time. So don't forget to join me so we can spend some more time together. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.